So the winter season is starting up and you may be getting ready to cycle indoors for your training. So this is a great set of rollers. These are the Elite Arion rollers. These are ones that I use. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about all the pros and cons for these rollers. So the first thing that is really cool about these is that they just look really cool. They're black and red and they just have a cool look. Look kind of like something kind of out of a Batman movie or something. Look pretty cool. So first of all, these rollers are made out of plastic instead of metal or aluminum as most rollers are. So this may seem kind of weird, but it's mostly just for the weight savings, and it's also may cut down on the cost a little bit. So that brings the price down for you, which is always great. And they're not necessarily bad that they're made out of plastic, actually, because they're made out of a special resin or plastic resin, which can make them more durable, and also it'll help it resist sweat compared to like metal rollers that might get rusted out if you get sweat on them or water or something like that. Once you get these rollers, you're gonna have to adjust the barrels so that they fit for your bike. So each bike will have a different wheelbase and you have to adjust the front roller. So as you can see, there's quite a few different holes actually, where you would just unscrew the roller and then move it forward and backwards depending on where you need to put it. Which is really great with these rollers is that there's actually a marking with a number beside it that will say exactly which wheelbase goes where. So if you find your wheelbase for your bike, you can easily just put your roller in the right hole. For moving the roller, there's a couple screws that are behind a plastic cover. So that's really great because the plastic cover will actually prevent any water or dirt from getting stuck in the screw or rusting it out or getting the barrels loose. So the next thing is that these rollers are foldable like most rollers are, but compared to some other rollers, these are not exactly as compact as some that I've seen. So if you're trying to carry them into your car, just know that they are a little bit bigger than some other rollers that I've seen, but they're not overwhelmingly huge or anything like that. Another thing when they're folded is that the drive band, which is that long rubber band that connects the barrels, kind of sticks out. So it kind of hangs around, so you gotta keep it kind of towards the center so that it doesn't fly around, and you wanna make sure not to lose that, obviously. Getting on to how these ride. So if you're a beginner to rollers and you've never ridden rollers before, these are actually a really good choice because, well, first of all, they're not too expensive, and they have a really nice ridge right on the edge of the barrels. So if you ride your bike right up to that ridge, it kind of pushes you back in. So if you go up lightly towards it, it'll actually kind of bump you back in and try to keep you on the rollers instead of rolling right off the side. Another great thing about these rollers is that the barrels are made out of a bit more of a grippy plastic. So your wheels have a little bit more grip if you have to like quickly turn to keep yourself in the center, compared to some other rollers that have metal barrels that are a little bit more slippery. And lastly, the rollers are actually very smooth just riding on them. Some rollers can feel a little bit bumpy. Some older ones, you'll feel like a little bit of a bumpiness while you're riding. These don't really feel that at all. They're very smooth, which is always a great thing. Alright guys, that's all you need to know about the Elite Arion rollers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out the rest of the channel for more videos. Like and subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You better hope that you're not making these common triathlon mistakes. I see people wearing Speedos that definitely should not be wearing them. No one wants to see that. This is the Stevens Chrono time trial bike. Zip sub 8 disc wheel in the back and a Zip 808 in the front.